It's currently April 20th, 2021, 7:25 p.m. Um, oh yeah, I have this fancy little feature so I can cut out any awkward pauses if I feel a pause coming on. I'm sitting here with my cat Oreo, which is fun. She's freaking out. What was I gonna say? Uh, Alright, so yeah. This week I've been working on exercise. That's fun. Um, Kind of tedious, but yeah. Oreo, look at the camera. Hey, fine. Okay. She's a weird cat. So she was up on this giant shelf back here. A gray cabinet. I'm not sure if you can see it because I can't see the screen. But let's see. So I can turn it. Yeah, a big gray tool shed. Oreo was on top of that somehow. I can't wrap my head around it. Little tiny cat getting that high up. Uh, so, just kind of sitting down, mostly procrastinating from work. But hey, what else is being a teenager if not a lot of procrastinating? In hindsight, I should turn my brightness up before I started the recording, but yeah, that happens. I'm gonna try and cut it, see if I can do it then. Okay, I know. Yeah, that's rednecks there. Bet she's one of those guys that cuts between cars. Gets almost close enough to knock your mirror off with his stupid face. Yeah, it's driving the sticks is a lot more dangerous than people think it is. Not because of like deer or anything, but just idiots on bikes like that. Kind of bike you can hear for like a mile around. Sometimes those guys don't even wear like jeans. Like imagine a guy on one of those bikes going 90 miles an hour, wearing a t-shirt, like swim trunks and flip flops. I've seen that a non-zero number of times. I mean, you don't need to be a physicist to realize when you fall off, you're going to lose all that exposed skin. It's going to be torn off by the asphalt. I mean, it would seem to me common sense isn't so common anymore. You know? I wonder how it is in your time. See if, wonder if people are any smarter in the future there. I mean, I doubt it, but it'd be nice, you know? It'd be really nice if people were smarter in the future than they are now. Great example of people being stupid is here's the cat. You didn't see her before. It's kind of skittish. Good example of people being stupid and selfish. A couple years ago, you probably heard about it in history class. The Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris burned. I forget what happened, but someone accidentally like knocked over a candle or something. Whole steeple went up. Whole roof of the place completely gone. And then there was a big, big rush to fix it because all the timbers used in the roof's construction, the wood was so old that trees that tall don't exist anymore. Like trees that tall that can be cut down no longer exist. So of course, rich billionaires being rich people. Somewhere between like 550 million and $1 billion were raised to fix the roof of a old Catholic worship site. A Catholic church, not exactly a super pious religion there. Playing three strikes whenever one of their priests turned out to be a pedophile. But so not the best organization out there. So all these rich people raised, upwards of $500 million to fix the roof of some old church building. But if people raise that much money to, stop global warming, it would make a significant difference. But an old like an old church building is more important than the entire planet's ecosystem. Or the futility of man there. The innate selfishness and whatnot. Makes you really question what the whole point of everything is, you know? Like, what good is it having rich people with all these resources who just refuse to help, like, important causes? Really makes you think, and, makes you think, yeah, makes you think more, what would the world look like if Homo sapiens weren't the last of the Homo erectus descendants to, survive the Ice Age, you know? What if it was the Neanderthals that survived, outlast all those other species? I think the world might be significantly different. There we go. Um, anyway, I'm getting distracted by the cat. Um, Fun thing about Neanderthals, apparently, part of the reason they disappeared was inbreeding. In fact, every human being alive on Earth today, April 20th, 2021, has an average of 2.5% DNA shared with Neanderthals. Ranging, the percentage range is from between 1% in certain individuals to 4%, up to as high as 4% in others. So it's kind of interesting to think about that. Like, we're all carrying genes of a now extinct species. Um, Another fun thing about that is, turns out Neanderthals might have been the first to invent a lot of things that we like to take credit for, like cave painting, uh, concept of religion, and even maybe spoken language of some kind. So that's pretty wild to think that our now extinct distant cousin might have invented such what we call core concepts. Oreo, what are you doing? What are you doing, kitty? Hmm. She's just sitting there. Oh, speaking of cousins and prehistoric times, really inconvenient cars. Speaking of prehistoric times, at one point, sometime during the last ice age, there was a near extinction event of all Homo sapiens on planet Earth from a total of a couple million down to as low as 2,000. So because of that, and the subsequent repopulation that happened, um, everyone alive today in 2021 is at furthest 50th cousins or closer. Um, so when you think about it, it's never not incest in a way. Um, and as they say in these times, or as they used to say, it's kind of a dead meme now, but incest wincest. On a more serious note, though, I think I'm going to take these video logs a little bit more seriously. Like, I might not so heavily censor myself. It's only the 11th one I've done, and even so far it's been kind of tedious to be using super clean verbiage. But by which I mean, like, not making a bunch of off-color jokes, whatever. Okay, not a bunch, but like, I've so far resisted really the urge to say any vulgarity whatsoever or make any kind of off-color jokes. So, this next one I do after this, I'll have to, I'll see if see if it doesn't ruin the whole concept. Um, I likely won't get super weird with certain things, but, I think I might just be a little bit more honest in future, or in subsequent video logs. So anyway, I've gotten to that, kind of rambling stage where I'm not really making any sense. And I'm coughing a lot too. All the pollen in the air. Jeez. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this off here, go procrastinate on more homework, and probably keep working on my book, my fantasy book. So, I guess as always, I'll see you in the future.